What up, Dokkanners? Let's test out the new LR INT Super Saiyan Gohan and Trunks. This unit is a Carnival Bond of Master and Disciple, Key +4, 220% lead. Greatly raises defense for 3 turns, causes Colossal. 18 Key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes Mega Colossal, and greatly lowers attack. Attack and defense +150. Bond of Master and Disciple, allies attack and defense +50%. Launches an additional super. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL and INT excluded, into Rainbow. Per Bond of Master and Disciple ally on the team, Key +3 up to 9. Attack and defense +50% up to 150. Chance to crit and damage reduction +60% up to... +20% up to 60%. When attacking with 18 or more key, attack +200%. For 1 turn from the character's entry, guards all attacks. Chance to perform a critical hit and damage reduction +20%, plus an additional chance to crit damage reduction +10%. All allies attack +30% as the first attacker in a turn. All of this happens for 1 turn. So for that first turn, you've got everything here. For 3 turns in the character's entry, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of being a super. When the character or an ally attacking in the same turn gets KO'd, if there's another Bond of Master and Disciple category ally on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry, revives with 58% HP recovered by exchanging with Super Saiyan Trunks. After an ally's revival skill is activated, attack and defense +200%, guards all attacks. This down here only happens if this above condition doesn't happen and somebody else instead gets the revive. So this unit still is functional afterwards. Then when this guy transforms, let's check out Trunks. This guy greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes Colossal. For the 18 key, massively raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. Key +9, attack and defense +250, chance to crit, dodge, and damage reduction 30%. Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga, no key, attack and defense +50%. Randomly changes key spheres, AGL INT excluded, into Rainbow key spheres. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 18 or more key, attack and defense +250. As the 2nd or 3rd attacker in a turn, chance to crit and dodge +50%. Survives a KO attack up to once within the turn. When attacking as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in a turn, launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super. When there's another Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga ally on the team, attack and defense +150, launches an additional super. 1 time only, permanently activates. All allies defense +30% when HP is 30% or less after receiving an attack. Recovers 15% health at the end of the turn after receiving an attack. So basically, this guy turns into a sword after you break through his shield. Gohan is the shield. First turn especially, he has 90% damage reduction. He is nigh untouchable. And then slowly but surely, he starts to crack. And once he eventually gets taken out or somebody else gets taken out, out comes the big guns. So this guy has a lot of damage potential and a lot of tanking potential. In terms of hit potential, at the moment, it seems like dodge is probably best simply because you've already got tons of combo power and you also got a lot of crit. Dodge is one thing that you don't have in the slot 1. This guy does have 80% dodge in the slot 2 or 3. Also, he does have an active skill that gives him... Oh, I didn't even read this. He gets guaranteed dodge. Can be activated when there's another Bond of Master and Disciple or Future Saga ally attacking in the same turn or from the next attacking turn. Massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage. Within the turn activated, all attacks become crits and dodges. So you have 1 turn of guaranteed dodge, but then besides that, if for some reason this guy gets locked in slot 1, or maybe you're facing an AoE situation, you can't afford to lose any health, I still feel like dodge will be useful to avoid seals, stuns, and other situations like that. And then additionals on top of that, because crit is pretty well covered. 30% slot 1, 80% slot 2 or 3, guaranteed crit. So that's what I'm thinking for right now. Over the course of the video, I could change my mind, but I think for right now, I'm going to say max dodge and the rest additional. Let me know what you guys think. So this is our squad. I'm bringing this team for a few reasons. Number 1, I'm very hopeful that this guy now becomes better with all of the floating support that we've got. I hope that this guy can be good. I want to see what this guy's like as a slot 1 and a slot 2. So with the Trunks and Gohan, or the Trunks and Vegeta, that will be the slot 1. This will be slot 2. And then with the other Gohan here, we'll have this guy slot 1, this guy be slot 2. And then also, I wanted there to be a little bit of a defensive weakness here, so that way somebody can get killed. If everybody is just really, really good, you will probably never die. And I kind of want to see somebody get killed. So this is our setup. We also got Beast. Beast with all that extra stat support will definitely help. Like if this guy's a slot 3 target focus, that's going to be a really, really good setup for Beast Gohan to do some good damage. Let's do it. let's try out the extreme future boss rush first, and then we'll probably jump into special battle. And are you serious? Really, bruh? Much better. Much better. All right, let's do it. So first rotation, we're going to start with the INT Gohan in slot 1.
I will protect Earth.
Okay. Wait. Do we not have an intro with this other Gohan? Oh, we don't. Okay. So we're going to put INT slot 1. How many links we got? Look at all that synergy. Woo! That's a lot of juice right there. So this dude going first. Dude, getting 24 key is going to be easy. He doesn't even have anything with that, but okay. This is a great start. So let's do that. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do this. Should I use this? Nah, it's too early. All right, here we go. Putting dodge on the Gohan could potentially get in the way of some doomsday scenarios where, oh, 26.7 million attack stat, where you're trying to get killed and it just won't work. But since his active or his condition allows anyone on the rotation to get killed, I'm not worried about giving him dodge. All right, 11 million on the second super. We had 16.7 million attack stat. All right, so solid start. His function on the first turn is defense primarily, and that's what we want him to be doing. So I don't really mind if the damage is not as broken right away. This guy's whole thing is that he has to build up This guy has to build up momentum. With all the support and the synergy, how are we looking? Ooh. Okay, I don't know if that really means anything. It's the first round, but still. It's refreshing not seeing STR future Gohan get bodied frame 1. Ouch. Really? Really?
Guess it's my turn.
Okay. Well, that's why I brought him, because I wanted somebody to die. And die we might. 48% health. Okay. So let's do this. I guess I'll keep the Gohan around. I'll bench Beast. We don't have too much synergy here. We got all in the family. Okay. So let's see what happens on this one. Hit me. Damn. 20.5 million attack stats. So we only have 2 links active instead of 6. And we still do about 14 million. We basically have crit guaranteed right there.
You think this is the end? Think about the next fight. Or think about your pride. You Saiyan blood flows in your veins. My son, as you claim, that I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. I will get stronger. Stronger than the enemy. And stronger than you.
Okay. And now we've got our slot 1. Oh, man. No. No. I'm gonna bench you. Sorry, man. I gotta keep these guys around. Okay, so now that we've lost, or we've ended our God turn, we've lost all of this. So we don't have guard anymore. We have 60% damage reduction. And whoops, that's it. So I just want to see how much damage we take in the slot 1. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get wiped out right here. And we'll get the Trunks revive. So let's go ahead and do this. This is what we want to see. We want to see what this guy is like without that God first turn. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. All right, go on, hit me. 5 dodge, I beg you, please don't ruin this. Yeah, so that's pretty telling right there. 23.2 million attack stat. 14.5 million damage. 13.5 million attack stat on the second super. 8.6 million damage on a crit. And we get another slap. Okay. Are you serious? Really? Okay. Well, this guy should get killed right here. Are you gonna super? There we go. Revive time. That's actually pretty good. Gohan taking 350k is actually pretty good right there.
Trunks, you're humanity's last hope.
Gohan! Ah!
Oh, you... Oh. Why did you ruin that? I mean, I'm happy for you. Yeah, you transformed. Why'd you have to ruin the music? No. Man, that was such a good song. Okay, so this guy transforming gives us attack and defense plus 40%. And doesn't he get damage reduction now? Yeah, 58% damage reduction. So he should be more reliable. What's your... Okay. Okay, so we got my guy slot 1 again. Now we can't transform. We can't revive anymore because we already used that up. So this turn we're pretty vulnerable. So what I want to do is I want to test out what Gohan's defense is going to look like with this guy's active.
Leave the rest to me. I went through Mr. Piccolo's training. You won't lose that easily.
Okay, so this gives everybody 30% defense, right? 20% defense. So with that extra juice, plus we got 6 links active, how are we looking in the slot 1? Let's do that. Let's do that. And then let's do that. Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah. I forgot. We had an ally revive, so he now has guard. I did not need to do that. In fact, you know what? Time travel. Time travel's awesome, isn't it? All right, so we are not going to use that active skill because we got an extra 200% defense and we got guard. So let's do that. And then we'll do this. And then we do this. Please, super me right away. Please. 32.6 million attack stat for the Gohan now. Post-revive, post-friendly revive. 20.7 million damage on the first crit. 19 million attack stat on the second super. All right. 7.3 million damage on the non-crit. 19 million attack stat on the third super. 12.1 million damage on a crit. Pretty good. And now we tank. Oh, we just dodge. Okay. 5 dodge. 12.7 million attack stat for this guy. It's also important to see what the effect is going to be in terms of support on these other guys. So I am actually curious. 58% damage reduction. Extra floating stats here. How well can this guy tank now? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That is really bad. Wait, does he even raise defense on a super? Oh. Wow. Hold on. Does this guy raise defense? Okay, that explains it. He doesn't raise defense. Okay, so you know what? Maybe that is still pretty good because these are his stats and he only took that much, but yeah, he would still die. Okay, so on this turn, we have the ability to use Father Son. What is it? What is his move? Is it special beam cannon? What does he use here? Is it Kamehameha or is it special beam? No, it's Kamehameha. We could use that and we can use Master Student Masenko. I'm going to save that though. We should do that for, yeah, we should do that later. Who do we put slot 1 though? Maybe we should. Well, since this is a showcase, I'm gonna use the Ghost Ashar so we don't have to worry about anything. So we're gonna put Gohan slot 1. We're gonna have him attack this foo. And then I'm gonna have Trunks in slot 2 in his natural position and just go off. He's about to go crazy. And we'll have him attack the Rose. So let's do that. All right, let's do it. We're gonna save the domain active and all that stuff for the following turn. Oh, I forgot to... They have a really cool battle motion for the Trunks. I need to show it on the next turn. You guys will see it on the next turn. This domain, by the way, increases damage by 30%. Right? To all extreme. I think it's all extreme class enemies take 30% extra damage. So this guy's domain is actually really lethal. The problem is justifying bringing him on the team. And on this squad, it's probably worth it. 34 million attack stat for the Trunks. Dude, this looks so much better with the double speed. Is that 17 million damage? 22 million attack stat. 18.2 million on the crit. All right, so here we go. AGL Zamsu. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and use this. Just why not? Let's just go ahead and use this.
I will not give up, ever. That's the spirit, Trunks. May my strength be a shield for this world and for all of humanity. I'm putting all of our hope into this one blast. Don't underestimate mortals, and especially not a Saiyan. Take this! Gallic Gun! We did it, Trunks.
This guy's not been gaining any stats. That's kind of why I wanted to do that. It's not a big deal. It's just for the turn, right? Yeah, it's just for one turn. All right, so let's do this. And then we'll do this. So you guys can see some of the damage with this guy now in slot 2. All links active. And how many links are we getting? We're getting 4 links from the Trunks and Vegeta. And then we'll do this. Next turn, we about to pop off. What's unfortunate about the INT Trunks World Tournament character is if you bring that unit on this team, you can't bring Trunks and Vegeta. And I think Trunks and Vegeta is a very important piece on Bond of Master and Disciple. Your various like combinations and comps overall for the team, there's probably not too many. Just because Bond of Master and Disciple doesn't have like a ton of all-star picks. I'd rather keep this guy than bring the World Tournament Trunks, I think. 35.3 million attack stat for this dude. Damn, 23.5 million on the crit. Hello, are we gonna kill actually? If we could kill, that would be so much better. Well, we tanked that. I mean, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. Wait, can I use STR Future Gohan's active when the domain is gone? Or do I have to only use it when the domain is active? Because now I kind of feel like I don't want to waste the actives against this AGL bum. I want to save it for the big guy. Oh, we got 3 turns left. Yeah, you know what? No. We can wait. We can wait. I think it can only be used. Yeah, we can only use it when it's active. We can wait. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hold on. I'm about to time travel. Y'all need to see something. All right, y'all, check this out. Check out these battle sprites. All right, first, Gohan. Sick. All right. Then look at Trunks. He wipes away his tears and then it like glistens and evaporates or flies off. That is so freaking cool. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. I mean, it's sad, but it's cool. All right, let's go ahead and just take him out. We're gonna save the flashy finish for the next one. That's some promising damage output from this fool. I think this Gohan might be back. Granted, this is a very old event, so I don't know if I should totally be judging. Oh, come on, dude. Did you really just... Let the Trunks go. Man, you should just be... Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Stupid Gohan. This is why you're... Never mind. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, so I'm gonna just ghost usher him, and then yeah, let's just ghost usher him. Also, I want to know where the super attack is, so let's do this, and then let's do this just to lock him in place, and then we'll have all of this on the next turn. All right. I kind of want to break up the set because I don't want their synergy to go through the roof. So let's do this. Wait. Does this guy require any key sphere? When attacking with 18 or more key, 200%. Can I reduce that? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. $20 million damage on the first super. We're trying to save as much of Tech Fusion Zamasu as possible for the next turn. Oh yeah, and Trunks and Vegeta's team support is still there. It's not like super impactful, but there's a little bit of extra juice because of the team support. Forgot about that. Okay, and here we go. This is what we have been waiting for. All right, so the attack is happening slot. Whoa. Oh wait, no. You know what? If I use the active in slot 2 or 3, then we inherit those abilities and they transfer no matter where we go. So I think we could still put them in slot 1 and we'll get all that extra stuff. Okay, so get ready for a movie. Grab some tissues because you're gonna be crying. Check this out.
I will defeat you!
Stop acting like a pampered baby, Gohan!
I know you've got more power in you!
So moving, and it's so sad that that's all we did. What did we gain from that? Oh, we got extra defense. That's what it was. All right, but now the main star. Here we go.
With this power, I will defeat you once and for all!
Wait, maybe he does go Super Saiyan 2. 27 million damage. I didn't believe it at first, but I think he actually does go Super Saiyan 2 for that active skill. Whoa, okay. So now that we did that, We have guaranteed crit and we got guaranteed dodge. We're going to move him into the slot 1 because by activating the active skill in slot 2, we have now become an attacker in the 2nd or 3rd slot. So all of these should transfer over into the slot 1. So now let's do this. How many links we got? All right, so let's do this. So here we go. Let's do that. And then we'll do this. You're dead, buddy. You are gone. 34.8 million attack stat. $26 million damage. 22.6 million attack stat. Doing the little Deku run. 16.6 million damage. Third one is a slap. 9 million damage. Fourth one, another super. 24.5 million attack stat. $18 million damage. And whoop. You're not touching me, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more damage. I'm a little surprised that the damage was not more, but then again, he's 55%. I feel like that should have been more, right? I think that should have been more. Feels like that kind of stunted the momentum of the moment. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, made a few adjustments. Here's our special battle team. We're going to take on that nasty stage 1 GDC special battle. And we're bringing in the GDC Blue Goku. And we're also bringing Piccolo from Daima. You don't have to have this guy. I'm just bringing him so that we have more of a chance to get through this. Okay, first turn, we got a Gohan. Second turn, oh man. Okay, you know what? Actually, we might get both Gohans on the same rotation. That would be kind of dope. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Intro? Nobody's got an intro? All right, who's where? Okay, so we've got God Mode Gohan slot 1. Okay, so we'll do this. Goku slot 2 gives everybody defensive after he attacks. And then we'll have Gohan slot 3 also give everybody defensive. This friend unit has a little bit more dodge on him, but we're good so far. We're good. Hopefully Rose can attack early. Hey, all right. Go on, hit me. Tickle damage. Oh. Oh my. That was not tickle damage. That pierced through. 24.5 million attack stat for Gohan. 17.7 million damage. 14.3 million attack stat. 10.3 million damage, both crits. 14.3 million attack stat. Remember, our attack stat isn't changing on the 12 keys because we're just raising defense. 8 million damage on a non-crit. This was a good starting rotation, though. Not gonna lie. God Splitter. What a cool name. God Splitter sounds like a move from One Punch Man. All right, so far so good.
Trunks,
Oh, right.
you think this is the end? Think about the next fight, or think about your pride. Saiyan blood flows in your veins. If you're my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone.
I will get stronger. Stronger than the enemy, and stronger than you. I
will protect Earth.
Are we getting any floating support from last turn into this one? Did the Gohan get uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does this guy give us defense for 2 turns? Yes, defense plus 15%. Does this do it? No. Okay. Well, we got to use the Sensu Bean because no way are we doing it that way. All right, let's do this. This guy goes first. We actually might die. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we might be in trouble. You know what I think I should do here for 1 turn from the character's entry? We currently have 70% chance to dodge. 90%. I think I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, but no, we need to get more key. Everybody gets defense if this guy is a 24 key. Bond of parent and child category allies defense plus 30%. Is this guy bond of parent and child? Yeah. All right, whatever. Please don't kill me. Be nice. Be gentle, please. That is not. All right, so let's continue. We got both Gohans on each rotation, so we good now. So let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do this. Of course. Of course. Oh, thank God. Yeah, it sucks. We lose the slot 1 abilities, but we're also trying to showcase the Gohan just getting through the event. In this situation, you would put the Trunks and Vegeta slot 1. So, it's cool. What is that, 21.7? All right, so after doing all that and not having God mode slot 1 abilities, what's our defense gonna look like? Rose, you want to hit me? No? Okay. You can dodge if you want. Feel free. Oh, right. You're actually good. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Hey, Piccolo's in slot 3. Would you look at that? All right, so let's put this Gohan slot 1. He's going to be God mode. What's this friend unit's setup? Did you put anything in there? Yeah, a little bit of dodge, a little bit of attack juice. So let's do this. Goku in slot D gives us more juice. And then we got Pickle Bro in slot 3. All right. Good rotation. That means next turn we get the revive. Should something go sideways. Cool. 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 $30 million attack stat. We're already used to this at this point. Actually, wait, it's 30 million though also because of the equip. You should keep that in mind. I feel like once we kill Zamasu, this is actually going to be a fun fight. %, we're fine. 90%, 90%, 90%, 90%. I just failed a 90%, right? Right?
What?
Yep.
That was a 90%. Idiot.
Oh. Oh, no. No. I mean, we're going to revive. That's good. Beast, go. Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, we lose Trunks and Vegeta. Whatever. Maybe I should just use a Sensu Bean. Because we're probably gonna... No, next turn. Nah, we can't. All right, let's just do this. Let's do that. And let's do that. All right. Go ahead, kill me. Just let me get a couple of hits on Beast first before you do. Wait, you are gonna kill me, right? Beast been hit twice. He needs to get hit 6 more times. 3, 4, we're good. Right. 5. Are we actually not gonna die? There's no way. No. Trunks and Vegeta slot 3 is gonna die. Yeah, no. Because Trunks and Vegeta needs to be slot 1, and since they've now been displaced, they are very liable. Vulnerable, not liable. Vulnerable. Ouch! So's this guy. God, without guard? Yikes.
Trunks, you're humanity's last hope.
Gohan!
Whoosh. Whoosh. Okay. Who is now okay. No, I'm afraid I can't let that happen. Nope. I'm afraid I can't do that. Oh man, we were at 52%, so this guy doesn't get his extra team defense thing. Oh man. We don't even have guard. Yo, Gohan doesn't have guard. You know, I should probably use his active and then use the Sensu Bean. All right, let's go ahead and activate this to give Gohan guard, just to ensure that he doesn't get us killed. And now that he did that, and now that he's got guard, we'll use the Sensu Bean to break the locking. All right, so now that we got guard, we got extra 200% attack and defense. We're going to throw him in slot 1, and we're going to murder everybody. So let's do this. Then we'll do this. How many links do these two share? Oh, this guy's got level 8 and level 10 links. Ugh. Okay, and then we'll do this. We might break through and start smacking Rose here. I really do hope we kill Zamasu because we don't have any more Sensu Beans. So that locking thing is going to be a problem. Okay, so post revive, Gohan is taking 300,000 from Zamasu. I don't know if that speaks more to the annoying difficulty of this event, or does that speak to the detriment of the Gohan Trunks? That was actually kind of a lot. I was not expecting that. So pre-super slot 1 post revive, we take about 300k. You dodged. Why? Oh, you dodged. Dodge is the enemy of showcases. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You want him to die, but then afterwards, the other Gohan Trunks is still potentially vulnerable. So in this situation, Blue Goku is a better slot 1. Because you've got higher dodge and all that stuff. Good to know. That's why we stress test, y'all. Stress testing is good for the soul. And that was with Gohan support. Yeah. 300k. So it actually would have been more like probably 400 plus. Wow. No way. Bro, y'all are actually the worst. Y'all are actually the worst. I have to use Beast. I have to use Beast Gohan. And then I got to use Trunks. Okay, so Trunks' guaranteed dodge is pointless. We're doing it for the guaranteed crit. I hate it here. All right, so let's use Beast, target focus. Watch us die. We are so dead. We're actually in serious trouble because if I use Trunks as active, he's going to kill Zamasu. And then these other guys are going to start wailing on Rose. And then that's probably going to kill Beast Go. Dude, this whole showcase is about to be ruined. I hate it here. How many links do we have? We got 3 links. All right, whatever. Let's just do it. If it happens, it happens. If he dies, he dies. Check it out.
With this power, I will defeat you once and for all!
$27 million. Oh, he dead. Uh-oh. Well, this is a great run. Goodbye. 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 Okay, at least we got full health. That's good. Oh. Right. Okay, well, okay. That's okay. I think we need one more hit for Beast Gohan to get the extra part of his passive. I think he has to get hit 8 times. I think we're at 7. No! No! Oh, okay, we're good. All right. All right. All right, Beast. I'm going to chalk that up to support. The Trunks came in clutch with that support. That's all Trunks, baby. %50 bond of master disciple to support. That's what that is. All right, here we go. Trunks, put on a clinic. 36.2 million attack stat. I hope all of these can be supers. 22.3 million damage on the first crit. Second one, 23.5 million attack stat. $14.3 million attack or damage. Third super, 25.4 million. $15.7 million damage. Dude, we're 4 for 4. 27 million attack stat. What? Wait, what? Since when? Oh, because Piccolo was on the rotation, we disabled enemy action once. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Well, let's give everybody team defense and stats. So let's do this.
We did it, Trunks.
Right.
Okay. And then doesn't this guy also give us some support? Yeah, if we switch to Vegeta,
This will be over in a second.
this guy gives us Future Saga, Bond of Parent and Child. Yes, I'm doing all of this. All right, so we're doing this too. The reason why I'm doing all this is because I want to see how much the Gohan can tank in slot 1 now. So we just gave him 25%, 15% attack, 25% defense. And then this guy gives us another 20% defense. So with all that extra cushioning, how much are we going to take here? We got 4 links active. This guy gives us 3. Let's put him in slot 3. So let's do this. The big stress test, because we win this otherwise. We already know that. The big stress test now is, can we survive the turn with all this? Do I want this guy as Goku or Vegeta?
It's you and me now.
Does this guy give us... He gives us defense on a super. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm switching him to Vegeta. Who cares?
This will be over in a second.
All right, let's go. All I care about is the slot 1 situation. I don't even care. 46 million attack stat. 27.7 million damage. 26.8 million attack stat. 16.3 million damage. All right, hit me. Super me. Super me. Super. Yes! All right, how much do we take? What? Are you serious? I mean, I know Rose got juiced up, but damn. 60% damage reduction with guard, and with all that built up defense and an extra 45% defense, we still get vaporized. I think that speaks more to the stupid GDC battle event. But I don't know, man. There were a couple of moments with this Gohan where I was a little underwhelmed with a 55% level 1 Lynx unit. So I think, yeah, I mean, I think that just makes this an easier skip, because he's still fun to use and he's logically sound in terms of his like revival condition and stuff like that. But yeah, the Rose hits very, very hard. But this guy's, I mean, this guy's still fun to use. I'm not going to take away from the fact that this guy's fun to use. Damage output, I feel like should have been more at 55%, but still, my assessment might be a little skewed with the recent AGL Trunks situation. So how would you build the unit? I still would definitely say full dodge. As you see, if you have one Gohan Trunks that changes into Trunks, that's cool. But then the other one with guard, sometimes might need to be put in slot 1, might be a bit of a sticky situation. So I'm gonna say full dodge, the rest additional. And yeah, he's okay. He's okay, 55%. I wouldn't say busted must have or anything like that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Gohan Trunks yourself. How would you build to hit a potential? What was your first experience with the unit? Did you have any sort of like anticlimactic moment like I did? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content of the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.